Okay, in today's video, we're gonna go over a quick step-by-step guide on how to create TikTok ad creatives, okay? If you want high converting TikTok ads that are consistent and that have a proven formula to get you results, then you need to pay attention. You need to follow certain criteria. We're gonna talk about three main things, right? First one is audience research. You have to really understand your demographic on a deeper level, right? You have to do some deep demo analysis of the age group that's intended for your ad, right? That you're looking to target, okay? What's the age group? What's the gender, the geolocation, where does this person live typically, how do they live? Now you're looking into maybe psychographics. What are they thinking about? Most of the times, maybe, around your product or service that you have to solve a certain pain point. So that segues into that second thing is the pain point. So you need to understand the customer's biggest pains. What are their struggles? Why are they sad? Why are they maybe angry with certain things? Remember that the role of the ad is to illustrate the highest degree of pain that the person is going through and really present that solution to that pain, which we'll get there in a second. You really want to spend time on fleshing this out on paper, have it somewhere where you can see it while you're scripting your ad. So is this person, going through some physical pain perhaps, right? You really need to project on your ad the pain selling, right? And we're going to get to that in the scripting, but the pain selling is going to be important in figuring out the biggest struggles, the biggest pain points this person is going through. From there, how it can be alleviated with your product or service. Third step is the desires, the outcomes, okay? What motivates these people? What motivates your ideal customer? What gets them out of bed? Right? What's their biggest motivation is really understanding that on a deeper level. If you are offering financial freedom, time, money, freedom type of niche, right, in the MMO, then, what's the biggest driver for a lot of people to get out of bed and working, right? They want to make money. A lot of people don't just want to survive though. They want to make enough where, they have a nice big bank account, okay? They're debt free and they have the time to be able to travel with their family. They want to not just provide with their family, but provide for them and be able to take vacations a few times a year, things like that. So really think about these desires that people have as relevant to your product or service. Once you write them all down, then you're gonna have a clear picture of that customer avatar and you have a clear understanding of how you're gonna get them to really recognize your ad as something valuable to them. But that's just the first start there. Now it's time for you to structure your script. And there are lots of formulas out there that you can find online to create video advertising that's effective. You can script the perfect video ad. We used a specific formula for our YouTube campaigns, and for TikTok, it's no different. We do talk about this in our TikTok ads masterclass, which you can actually access by clicking the link below. Today I'm giving you the basics to get you started, but if you really want to put things to the test and you kind of want to have a testing methodology and you also want to go through, how to create the campaigns on TikTok and how to optimize things accordingly, then the TikTok ads masterclass is the course to go. A few proven formulas that you can actually use, and it is, let's say, divided into three sectors. You need to start any video ad with an intention grabber. This can be a unique transition, it can be a loud noise or emotion, even the onomatopoeia approach where, you can just be like, whoa, right? Like there's different things that you can do to grab people's attention and, get them to watch the first few seconds. This breaks the pattern of the person just kind of mindless scrolling. It's that pattern interrupt that you're looking for, or attention grabber, however you want to label this. The goal is the same thing. The next part inside the sector 1 script is your hook. So with the hook, you need to really grab them, within the first 5 seconds. It hooks the person in, keeps them wanting to hear more about what you have to say. This can be in the form of a rhetoric question, rhetorical statements, problems, specific call out to your audience. Now, if you're in the e-com space, I'll give you an example. There's a product that I really like. It's a massage gun. So you can say something like, hey, are you suffering from sore muscles after working out? Then we have the solution. This massage gun takes away the pain and it helps you recover faster. So this obviously helps that person on the other side. If they are athletes, right? If your targeting is right, then they're gonna be called out, right? Just by you simply mentioning, hey, if you're tired of sore muscles, if you're an athlete, if you work out every day, you're more likely suffering from sore muscles every single day. So that's part of the hook. So you really want to take that into account to your particular offer, make sure that you're scripting accordingly. That was sector 1, again, attention grabber and hook. Okay, so now we're moving on to sector 2. Okay, sector 2 in the script is pain selling, okay? So we mentioned at the beginning in the hook in sector 1, this is gonna segue into this. The pain selling is, you're not really talking about features, stats, or anything related to metrics about your particular product or service. Here you wanna sell on the solutions that your problem is solving. Every product or service can solve multiple problems, or it can be positioned in a way that solves multiple parts and multiple pain. This is the way that you want to do it is, if you're suffering from, let's say, obesity or overweight and you want to lose weight fast, then in your ad, you definitely want to project the pain, like how people who are overweight struggling right now with, even just walking up the stairs or, walking down the street, they're sweating profusely or they get tired fast. These are the type of things that you want to display in your video, showing that pain, okay? Showing the pain that most people that are in that particular niche or in that particular scenario, okay? It's gonna be different for, for the massage gun, the same thing, it's like somebody waking up and they're like, I'm so sore, I don't wanna go to the gym anymore, right? Or things like that. Then you present the solution, which is the massage gun. And then we move on to gap selling. Gap selling is really about figuring out the customer's pain points and the current state, right? The problems, the pains that they have, and then figure out their desired state. The desired state for people who are overweight is they want to become healthy. They don't want to lose 300 pounds, 400 pounds. They just want to be healthy. They want to be at a healthy body type. So you talk about that within the ad, right? If you have weight loss products or weight training or, an online fitness training program, then you talk about that particularly, right? How they can actually get to that next step. And you want to make it easy for them to actually do. You don't want to give them this unrealistic goal that they can't accomplish. Basically just want to project their pain-free life, them hitting their goals, what their ideal outcome is. This is what selling the gap is, okay? So from pain selling, you're selling the gap. There's a problem that they have and they need to go from A to C, right? So you need to be in the B, you need to be telling them, hey, this is how you can do it. Give them that desired state. If you use this product, you no longer have to worry about sore muscles. If you use this massage gun, you can now go with confidence to the gym the next day because you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be able to lift more weights or, hit your goal. Very similar approach here. That's what you want to use when you're selling the gap. But finally, sector 3, we're going to be talking about proof and the CTA, call to action. Okay, so this is where you actually try to convince the user that this product or service has merit. Okay, that there is value in them purchasing your massage gun. There is value in them, signing up for, let's say, a book call, scheduling a book call with you because you are the ideal consultant for their finances. This is where you really try to get them to take action, even though the CTA kind of segues into that. But the proof, it really triggers that, like, okay, yeah, this guy, I like this guy, right? Or I like this offer, I like this service. You know what? Let me see what it's all about. Okay, the call to action is just kind of like the reaffirm this step where you're telling people, hey, go click the button below to sign up, click the button below to order yours now with whatever % off. So with the proof, you can actually add testimonials, you add results, you add the proof, all the screenshots. This is where you definitely want to take what you were saying at the beginning of you're going through this, people who are going through this, they use our product or service because it solves this issue. And here's what they have to say about it. So you can do it in that way. And then, you can put in your testimonials in there, video testimonials. Oh, this works so well for me or whatever, or just screenshots. Hey, John from this particular place, he made $2,000 in their first month or whatever, working with us, or they made this amount of money working with us. So this is where you're now showing that social proof and you're showing that, hey, I know what I'm talking about. This is all real. Click the link below and let's take the action. Okay. Now, if you're looking for additional information on how to actually edit your ad, okay, the right way, we invite you to click the link below and take a look at our TikTok ads and masterclass where we go in depth about leveraging trends. There's a few hacks that we mentioned in there about using trends, different transitions, different editing styles that really engage the viewer and get them to go from not knowing about your product or service to actually converting. So if you want to get that information, we're going to leave the link in the description so you can take a look.